Load. Show clear. Grab Boris and drag him up here to the van. This side of the van. What the? The village elder said something about Boris and money?
Welcome to my Irons run of High Desert Brutality 2023, Stage 3, Metro 2033. Lots of threes in this one. Valve must not be happy. So, this stage is another absolute blast, this time because of the ambiance. The entire stage was themed out by Autumn Pact, Lead Cloud and 9 Yards joining us for this particular brutality. Here you see I instantly go for the spinner. Normally my rule of thumb is go for the hardest target first, but targeting the spinner with a full magazine takes priority. Now this does bite me in the ass in that I'm still going at the spinner cadence and I haven't adapted to remember, hey, these pistol targets are a little tougher than you would expect. Because they are a little tougher than you would expect. Deceptively difficult is what I would call those. Grab your mags, and it was hard to hear, but to have the Autumn Pact complement my rifle is an honor. Here, unfortunately, I made the same mistake as I did in Desert Brutality 2021 with the sled drag there, which is I only got one shoulder through the loop. I did not get my full torso through the drag rope. And that, unfortunately, means I can't put my full ass into it. I do correct this later. Here you see I am engaging from the side, and I'm getting kind of into the role. This is just a fun stage from the theming and roleplay perspective, especially since you have an escort mission NPC along with you. Unfortunately, it does mean that I pick a subpar engagement position. Like, sure, in reality, you don't want to poke your head up over cover when you can. You want to shoot from the sides, if possible, but in this particular case, that means that I'm working with a less stable position than I could have otherwise gotten. And what's really bad is I couldn't see the reference point for the furthest target from the side. I had to move to the top in order to find my bearings for the furthest target, which is 400 yards here. I do manage to hit it, which is one heck of a miracle because, again, these are pretty tough targets to see. Here you see I do manage to get my full torso in there, and you can see I can make a lot more ground, a little bit more easily when I do that. Now, here, I almost brain farted there. You can see I'm a little winded from the physical exertion, and I almost loaded the rifle before I was facing the right direction. Thankfully caught myself first. Here, I do need to note, these targets are pretty hard to see. White against light tan background is pretty difficult, and then this furthest target is essentially white on a white background. And here you saw a beautiful, perfect trigger press click. I do manage to reload enough to start sending more rounds that way, and with the time pressure I knew I had to start slinging more. But unfortunately I do timeout, and I have 2 hits left to make at that point. Third stage in a row where my eyesight has failed me. No, here it was very clearly my eyesight. I just could not see target number 3 specifically for the rifle, which meant that I was doing area fire on an invisible target based off a point of reference. And there, I need to just internalize the lesson of bring more ammo and miss faster. And also, load a fresh mag for a new position, so that you can miss faster. Regardless, I still placed 2nd out of 5 because literally everyone in Iron's division timed out on this stage. Hard stage, fun stage. Stay tuned for Stage 4, silent scope, where we're going even further in distance.